Good morning and welcome back to my channel. My name is Elena, calling me Hariets, and I will be filming blush, bronzer and highlighter inventory, and I don't think I have anything to declutter in this video. Let's just get right into it. These are my bronzers and they're the same as last year's inventory video, and here I got my Revolution Pro collaboration with someone called Nat. This bronzer has been used a little bit over the year. As you can see, I think it's a waffle pan, but I don't think I'm close to hitting pan anytime soon. But I want to use it up a little bit more during next year. As you can see from this swatch right here, it's a cool tone bronzer, but once applied on my cheeks, it looks a little bit red. It turns into a red colored bronzer. I like to use this one a little bit more and hopefully hit pan on it next year. Then I have this one from Soda Beauty. This is in the shade Milk Chocolate, and it's a bronzer duo highlighter. I mostly use the bronzer side. As you can see, it has been a little bit more used than the highlighter in here. So this is the highlighter, and as you can see, it's very beaming kind of highlighter. So next to it is the swatch of the bronzer. So this bronzer, compared to the one from Revolution, this is a bit darker and this is a bit lighter, more warm toned than this one. And lastly is this one from L'Oréal Paris, and this is in the shade Baby One More Tan. It's completely unopened, and in my last bronzer inventory collection video I said that I might sell this one, but I am not looking into buying more bronzers in the near future, so I think I'm just gonna keep this one, and once that I maybe hit pan in this one or maybe finish this one bronzer, I will dip into this one. So that is it for my bronzers, and I will now move on into my highlighters. So these are my highlighters. I got the Makeup Revolution collaboration with The Simpsons, Treehouse of Horror, and I have this white shade and this gold yellow shade. As you can see, I have quite the dip in here. I have started a little dip in here, but the biggest dip in this highlighter palette or duo is the one in Haunted House with Bart Simpson. And I think that if I were to focus on this a little bit more this year or in the beginning of next year, I will probably hit pan on this one, and that is also my focus goal for next year. A quick swatch. As you can see, they are quite beaming or blinding, but I really like them, and I hope to, like I said, hit pan in both of them next year. Then I have this highlighter from Smashbox and Becca. Like I said in my last highlighter inventory video, I have only swatched this one. I have never used it. It's like a mix of these two highlighters from Makeup Revolution, but in a lighter form. It's a champagne kind of color. This is in C-pop, and I really like it. I just have to start using it. Moving on is this Glow Kit powder from Kix. This is the Extrovert Sparkle and Introvert Glow palette, or that's what I like to call it. I got the shade Curious, Confident, Carefree and Charming. The shades Curious and Confident, I think they could dupe the Makeup Revolution ones. Yeah, I think you can see that the Makeup Revolution one is a bit more blinding than the one from Kix, but I like both of these formulas. They're quite different. The one from Kix is a bit more soft formula, while this Makeup Revolution one is more blinding. I think the shade Carefree could possibly dupe the Becca one. Let me see. Not really. Wait, let me just do it over here. Yeah, not really, but kind of. Like, it's similar in color, but it's not similar in pigmentation nor in how blinding they are. So the last one I'm gonna swatch is this red highlighter in the shade called Charming, and I'm gonna swatch it next to the Soda Beauty one to see if they are dupes, and kind of, but also not really. But they look pretty. That's a swatch of everything, and let's move on into blush. So this is my full blush collection. As you can see, I only have 5, and compared to my last video from the beginning of this year. There has been a lot of changes in my blush collection, highlighter, and my bronzer in general. So starting off with this one, it's a liquid blush from Bourjois, or it's a liquid gel kind of blush. At first, when I started using it, I didn't really like it, but after using it for a whole month straight, I figured out how to use it, how much to apply from it, and I really like it. So after I finished it, I will probably be looking for replacement, but I am not in a rush to buy a liquid blush because they expired a lot faster than any powders. And I also got a replacement for this blush because this shade right here from L'Oreal, which is a travel single, as you can see, it's a orange blush and they kind of look similar in color. I mean, this pulls a bit more orange neon color and this is more matte blurry effect finish. So I prefer this one over this one, but I would like to finish this one so that I can fully enjoy this color. Then we also got this other travel single. It looks pretty well used, and that is because I have been using it for a whole month during December. Then I also got my bigger Cosmo Pharma blush, and this has also been used for a whole month, and that was in October, I believe. So lastly is this one from Beauty Act in the shade Fall in Love, and this is their Silky Soft blushes. And I really like the packaging, but it's very reflective. So right here you can see it's a brown muted tone of blush. It almost looks like a bronzer color, but once I apply it on my cheeks, I have to be very careful with where I place it, because in a way I would say this blush is the equivalent version of this bronzer. They have similar tones once applied on the cheeks, and let me do a swatch comparison with these two so you can understand what I'm saying. So right away I know these two doesn't look alike at all. The bronze is more brown color than the actual blush, but applied on the cheeks they look quite similar. Moving on with my swatches, I'm gonna do a swatch of this one and then this one. So this is the Cosmo Pharma one. It did quite sheer out, and it also does that once it's on my cheeks. And here's the L'Oreal one. And as you probably saw there, L'Oreal one has a little bit more pigment than the Cosmo Pharma one. The last swatch I will be doing is of the Bourjois, but let me do the powders one first, and that is the other travel single from L'Oreal, and that's the orange shade. And let me tell you, this one is so pretty. I was comparing it to my Isadora blush that also is of a orange peach tone, and I decided that I like the L'Oreal one better. Also, the Isadora one that I used to have in my collection is a declutter from a friend, so it has probably been sitting in her drawer for a long time until she decided to, go through her collection and declutter some stuff, and then she gave it to me. So the L'Oreal single is newer than I think the Isadora one is, even though it was completely unused from her part. But I rather use something that is newer than older, especially as I have acne skin. This is a very orange colored blush. You can build it up and you can also sheer it down. This one from L'Oreal, the orange one, is a bit more peachy pink, and then this one is more actually orange. So yeah, these are all my blushes and I will be keeping all of them. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I won't be declaring anything of my products, but what I will do is take a bit of this blush single right here, as it's ginormous and I believe I can't finish this by myself, and then take a empty single, maybe in this round format or in the same size of these travel singles, and then I will take them, implement it in here, take a little bit chunk out of it and gift it away to someone who will love it as much as I do. The reason for that is because this is clean beauty, and clean beauty tends to expire a lot faster than all of these other powder products that I have in here in my collection. Another reason for that is that I know that I possibly can't hit pan on this blush single as it's huge, and I don't even know how deep this pan is, but I think it's pretty deep for one person to use up completely. So that is my plans for this ginormous blush single. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notifications button so you won't miss being out on my next video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!